Welcome to Becky's Garden. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a couple items I have purchased on Amazon and at Home Depot. I will also be sharing with you a couple updates on some of my plants in my garden, and here we go. So what you see in front of you right here are planter boxes that I picked up at Home Depot. I purchased 8 of them. They were around $9, $10 with tax. Inside of the boxes, or not really inside, but what I used to put through here, and that's holding it here, are some fence brackets that hold the planter boxes, and they're really awesome for hanging up on like the chain link fences and so forth like that. And I have a couple here that left. They're just these little brackets, so they're pretty awesome. I'm sorry about the lighting, it's not the greatest. I will set them down and show you inside the box here. That's a little bit better. I purchased 8, like I said, 8 of these boxes, and I have 1 extra set of brackets, which means I need to go get myself 1 more box. I like things to be pretty even when it comes to my garden. When there's odd numbers, I get a little bit freaked out. I don't know why. I don't know if that's the artist in me or what, but it's bugging me that I only have 9 brackets. And I keep thinking to myself, I should have 10. Why don't I have 10? But anyways, I can't do anything about that now because I only have 9. So, what I'm going to tell you how I did this with the, oh, my shadow's pointing. Woohoo! I'm going to kind of give you an example of how I did this. My boxes are taller than what my planter boxes were in Germany, where I had purchased these brackets for hanging on the fence. And I didn't want to go return the boxes because they're really sturdy. As you can see here, I'll like try to bend this. It doesn't bend now this way because it's the long way as this part moves, but that's okay. But they're a nice sturdy planter box, which is really great. What I did was I used this lighter, and I used a butter knife, and I heated the tip of the butter knife up, and I slid it on the other side. Let me turn this around really quick so you can see I did markings on the actual box. I'll zoom in really quick and you can see, you see the pencil marks there. I did one vertically and horizontally where I wanted it positioned, and I used the ruler so that I could position each one of the brackets on the planter boxes in the same spot so it didn't look all wonky, okay? So I used the lighter and I heated up the tip of the butter knife until it was almost kind of a smoking feeling to it, but not to the point where it's like turning bright red or anything. So I put it in on the bottom part and I poked it through. Then I heated it up again really well, and then I poked it in, and I did it kind of in the middle so that my butter knife wouldn't go over this line right here. So I kind of did it like right in the middle, and I just poked it through. And there's actually about 3 like widths of the butter knife to create this hole. So I did one here, and then I did one right above it with about a butter knife's width between them. So there was like a little bit of plastic, and then I just kind of like pulled it until it came out a little bit, and then I like used the butter knife to like just like scrape it away. And so there's like these little scratch marks on the planter, but I mean, who's really going to be looking at the back of my planter box anyways? And they're going to be filled with dirt. I had some dirt on this table, so I just kind of like scooped it into the boxes. And before I had done that, I had put it in this box, the dirt in this box originally, before I had ever poked the holes in it. So I needed to empty out the dirt to poke the holes, so I had put it in another. So I've got like dirt in 2 boxes now that I wasn't quite ready to put the dirt in there yet, but that's okay. I will be planting some herbs that I'm really excited about. I have some German herbs I want to plant, and then there's this one salt herb. So I think it's like a savory herb of some sort. So I'm going to be trying that out and seeing how that tastes this year. I would like to dry it, maybe even use it in my spice jars to cook with. So that I'm excited about that. Sorry about saying, guys, I'm not a professional. Y'all are getting me how I am. I don't like to edit out videos. So just bear with me. I'm a newbie. Woohoo! Anyways, moving on. I'm going to share with you here, and now I'm doing the mouth smacking thing. Super annoying, I know, but that's okay. So, the ground before us. These are the weeds that grow in my rental unit. So this is awesome. These are great. They do awesome in the summertime. They grow like crazy. We have no problems with that growing. Anyways, this is what I really want to show you. This is my raspberry plant. You can see the new awesome little canes coming up, and then what I did was I just kind of like brushed my hand on the old canes, and I just let nature remove, basically just gently with my hands, things that were gonna fall off already. So that's already cleaned up, ready for spring, and I'll be able to tell exactly what survived and what's dead so that I can trim it out as leaves start forming on the old canes. But I'm super excited about all the green coming up with all the new canes. Just love raspberries. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm hoping to get a lot of raspberries this year. And we'll be moving on to this other side of my table. Go with me. We're walking. And then there's this plant. Can anybody tell me what this plant is? Oh yeah, that would be rusty little pine, not pine cones. They look like pine cones though. Porcupines, yeah. See, there was a pine in there. We all know it's a little porcupine steak plant. That's what it is. Yeah, I'm being silly, I know. Fun times. Don't judge me, y'all. My container garden area is a mess. I'm gonna zoom over here so you can see. I got some blueberry plants right there. And then there's a strawberry plant there. I did not like those ones on the end right there. They're really small. I'm going to move this chair out of my way so I can walk over here and share with you. These ones are perennial, ever-bearing strawberry, and it says Tristan variety. I did not care for these strawberries at all. I kept getting a lot of mold growing on the strawberries last year, and I did not like that. And they weren't very sweet. For me, not my favorite strawberry. I won't be growing them again. I'll probably be ripping them out of the pot. Anything that is coming up, I'm sorry, you're going bye-bye. Down here is a volunteer pine tree. I don't know if it's going to survive. I had a pine nut tree growing here, but winter took it out. So I'm pretty sure it's a goner. Here we've got some raspberries and then a couple empty pots. And then here we've got some herbs that made it through the winter. These are like cress. It's kind of like it kind of tastes like a horseradish, and you just kind of cut it and you can put it on salads or in sandwiches. These, I can't believe they survived the winter. So I'm excited about that, but I have a bunch of these seeds in the house, so I'm excited to grow some more of that this year. My lavender plants are dead completely. They're goners. No, I'm thinking some of it's going to come back. They're not completely dead. I'm being a little bit dramatic there. In this one, we have some different flowers. I'm hoping they bloom this year because I just planted them and hoping that they'll make it. I know that I had some saffron crocuses, some regular crocuses. They could be crocus. I don't know. You guys tell me how it's pronounced. I like to fight with my mom about the pronunciation of things, and a lot of times I can't even say the words properly. So y'all can just help me along. Here are some really poor looking hyacinths. I think the cold has really done them in this winter. Generally have them planted deeper and in bigger pots, but I mean, we move so much, so I'm sorry about that. And here are some strawberries. These ones are doing great. These are a mixture of a red berry and some of the I'm wanting to say pineapple. They taste like pineapple. They're white berries with the little red seeds. So these are actually doing really good, and they like the cold. They love winter. So those ones are a keeper. These ones are coming back. It looks like, oh my goodness, check that out. There's a bloom. It tried blooming in the winter. Oh my goodness, bless its heart. But it's putting out some new leaves. That's good. And it's coming up from the bottom. This one's dead. I've been keeping it trimmed back during the winter months. But yeah, this one's going to come back. These strawberries are actually really good. These ones were Lauren strawberries, so they were pretty tasty. I have some new roots that I picked up. I'm not exactly sure what the variety of those strawberries are. I'd probably have to say these ones were my favorite from last summer, and so I'm happy that they're coming back, and I'm hoping to get some strawberries off of that this year. And I'm going to move on right here. These are, well, this is my gooseberry. I'll share that with you first. That's my gooseberry. I did a video on this like a week or two ago, and it is doing really, really well. It actually has some new leaves coming in. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to zoom in here. Right there we go. Right there, right in the middle, you can see the new leaves coming in, and this is doing awesome. I'm super excited. And I'm looking here, and it looks like I've got a new sprout right next, something sprouting up. It could be, I don't know if it's a gooseberry, but I mean, it's possible, I guess. I had a bunch of gooseberry seeds in that pot. And up here, I'll give you a really quick show and tell. This is, come on, zoom in, there we go. That's that tiny gooseberry. This tiny gooseberry actually came from a giant grape sized gooseberry that I picked up, and I saved the seeds from what I ate while I was in Germany. And so that is the tiniest little plant, but the berries from this plant will be so huge. And I created my own little like winter dome greenhouse effect for it, just in hopes that it would help keep it alive during the winter while it still gets the moisture from the rain that we get up here in Washington. Now right here, this hard plastic, this is a seed starter hard plastic. This one actually has drain holes. Now I had some similar to this while I lived in Germany, and they were by far one of my favorite type of seed starting container greenhouses, little greenhouses, and I loved them. It has this vent on the top that you can let the humidity out with, and you can, like, my fingers down inside. So there you go, you can do that, and that's really great. I really like that. I do like that it has the draining. Since I'm gonna most likely be keeping these outside, it works perfect for it to have proper drainage. The ones I had in Germany did not have the drain holes, so I'm kind of happy to see that there's drain holes on this. So that's great. And I ended up getting 4 of those, so I have 4 of them on this little stand that I have here. And I will be giving a link in the description box to Amazon where I purchased these. And I do have a piece of paper here that talks about the starting seeds in them, and or doing cuttings and propagating cuttings with these boxes, so you can do that too. The brand is called Garland. That's what, yeah, I remember, Garland. And so I will provide some links to that. I'll provide a link to the planter boxes. I'm sorry, you guys, I can't provide a link to the planter box hanging brackets, but I might go ahead and look on Amazon and see if I can find something for you guys so that you can see, maybe you can get your own brackets. They're really great. They're great for chain link fences, and we had a chain link fence when we were in Germany. Well, it wasn't a chain link fence. It was like, but it was kind of like a chain link fence, and just sturdier, better construction. Anyways, so this is just sharing a little bit of my garden. That's my neighbor's yard right there. We share a garage wall and a fence with a door fence here that I put a padlock on. So when we moved in, we didn't have a neighbor there, so I just put a lock there. I'll probably give her the key when we move out. But yeah, there's my little garden gnome, and just wanted to share with you guys. I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for visiting. Subscribe, like my videos. If you don't like them, that's okay too. I don't mind. So it's all good. Y'all have a good one, and I will talk to you all later. Don't judge my messy garden. I don't care, honestly. You can judge me all you want. It won't matter to me because I don't really care. Anyways, talk to y'all later. Bye.